There is a reason why I call this our Fortitude Budget. The Fortitude Budget supports us as we gradually reopen our society and economy, braces us for the difficult months ahead, and prepares us to emerge stronger. During this time, I've seen and felt Singaporeans' fortitude in action. We have been driven and inspired by the fortitude of our people and companies. Fortitude itself is not an accidental quality. As Mr. Christopher D'Souza said, it is about courage in adversity. It is forged in crisis past and hardened in crisis present. It comes from the strength of mind and character. In the case of Singapore, our fortitude comes too from the strength of our reserves, the financial reserves that I've just spoken about, and just as important, our deep reserves of social capital. Our social capital is made up of the intangible bonds that unite our multiracial society, the bonds of trust among ourselves and between people and the government, our national conversations on the Singapore we want to build. It is the spirit of Singapore Together, where all parts of society work together in partnership, keeping us strong and united, even as a pandemic fragments many societies. This crisis has brought the best in our community. Many Singaporeans have come together to donate their solidarity payments to charitable causes. Over 10,000 people have stepped forward over the past 2 months to volunteer. They run errands for seniors living alone, distribute care packs, manage the National Care Hotline, and deliver food supplies to migrant workers and vulnerable families, among others. For example, during his in-camp training, Mr. Rajasegaran Ramachandran stepped up to serve at the front line as a medic at the Singapore Expo Care Facility to care for COVID-19 patients, as he wanted to do his part for the nation. Corporate volunteer centers and community groups have also come together to contribute. And there are many encouraging stories of people helping one another, such as seniors providing mutual support. Madam Julie Lee, at age 82, frequently checked in with fellow seniors on the phone and shared healthy cooking recipes with them during the circuit breaker. Individuals, too, have shown resilience and adapted to seize new opportunities. Ms. Catherine Tang, who has mild autism and works at the art faculty store at the Enabling Village, attended online courses during the circuit breaker to improve her customer service skills and support the store's e-commerce platforms. I met her, I think, over a year ago, and it's good to see her keeping so cheerful. Many public servants across different agencies have been working hard during COVID-19 to help Singaporeans. They coordinate our pandemic response, respond to Singaporeans' queries, implement support measures, and keep up regular government services. Many more have stepped up to take on frontline roles, such as safe distancing ambassadors, to help keep our communities safe. Let me express, on behalf of this House, our appreciation to our many volunteers and donors, to our frontline officers, and to all our people in Singapore who have taken the precautionary measures seriously and done your part. Every constructive action adds to our social reserves that allow us to face this challenge with fortitude. I encourage more Singaporeans to step forward and help one another in our community. So in growing our social reserves, we must continue to support and care for those who have less and those who have fallen on hard times. We'll walk this journey with you and leave no one behind. Mr. Zainal Sapari, Ms. Foo Mee Har, and Ms. Anthea Ong asked if we can enhance existing COVID-19 support schemes for low-income workers and households, especially if unemployment persists. While some COVID-19 schemes, such as the Solidarity Payments and Solidarity Utilities Credits, cover all Singaporeans, the overall payouts are tilted towards lower to middle income groups, as they have less to fall back on in difficult times. During this COVID-19 period, 60% of households can receive additional benefits equivalent to 12% of household income on average. These benefits include cash assistance from the Temporary Relief Fund, COVID-19 support grants, and workfare special payments, among others. This is a significant sum, double that given out during the global financial crisis. There may be instances of families who marginally miss the eligibility criteria, but also need help. We'll assess this on a case-by-case basis and refine our schemes as the situation develops. Other MPs like Ms. Cheng Li Hui, Ms. Jessica Tan, Mr. Liang Eng Hua, and Ms. Sylvia Lim raised concerns on how some Singaporeans may feel marginalized by the rapid adoption of digital technology. Minister Iswaran laid out our roadmap for a digital future, with digital inclusion at the heart of our plans. New initiatives like the SG Digital Office, Hawkers Go Digital, and Seniors Go Digital will complement existing programs such as NEU PC Plus and Home Access. We take your concerns, like the need to equip our seniors with cybersecurity awareness, seriously. But we should not let fear paralyze us into sticking with the status quo. As the world changes, we want to move fast on digital transformation. But more importantly, we are determined to move together in digital inclusion. Ms. Denise Phua, Ms. Yip Ping Siu, and Mr. Melvin Yong also call for more support for vulnerable groups, including those with special needs and mental health conditions. I thank Ms. Denise Phua for reminding us of my statement that social services agencies are a key partner in our support for our people. And also, Ms. Denise Phua has made a thoughtful suggestions, or several suggestions, including one to formalize a work stream on employment for people with disabilities within the National Jobs Council. I've just spoken to Senior Minister Thurmond, and in fact, both of us welcome her leadership on this and are glad to support her proposal. Together with our community partners, we have put in resources, finances, networks, and systems over the years to support the vulnerable, and I assure members that we will continue to do so. For example, we have built up fiscal networks to strengthen social service delivery through the SG Cares Community Network. Such fiscal links are complemented with digital ones to build up bonds among people and within the community. We Care Community Services set up a cloud-based contact center and tele-counseling facilities so that staff can take calls from their homes to continue serving persons with addiction issues. This approach increased participation rates among its beneficiaries. Together, the COVID-19 support measures should be seen in the context of the larger suite of measures to protect jobs and livelihoods and support our businesses during this crisis. Some people have said that the support for jobs is big, while the support to me or my household seems small. A thoughtful commentator said to me, "It is right that the government has devoted, as a key plank of the 4 budgets, this central focus on supporting our workers to retain their jobs or to move into new jobs. Because should the sole breadwinner of the family loses his or her job, the effect on the whole family is much more adverse. So it is important that we see this in totality, not just what is in each little compartment. Moments of crisis are tests of the strength of our reserves. And we have the strength, not least in all of us, in ourselves as a people. We have the fortitude to each do our part and emerge stronger."